Hey YouTube, you can call me hair lover. I'm in Houston, Texas, USA. I had my hair transplant FUE on June 13th, and today is the 11th day for me. So I thought, why not do a video every month to show people the progress of my hair transplant. One of my friends told me about the hair transplant about 3 months ago. My hair line was pretty much thinning, and from the crown area I was losing hair. I'm one of those people, if I had a bad hair day, that was a bad day for me, and I wanted to do something about it. But in America, hair transplant cost is anywhere from 8,000 to 15, 20,000. It's pretty ridiculous, and I mean, I don't have that kind of money to spend on just a hair transplant. So one of my friend, he told me about Turkey, Istanbul, about the hair transplant procedures, and I was told that the procedure is anywhere from $2,000 to 3,000 US dollars, which in euros is around 2,000 euros. So I did some research myself. I read a lot of forums. I Googled, I went to YouTube, and there are a lot of videos. It's pretty confusing. It was pretty confusing in the beginning. There were a lot of people, a lot of clinics in Istanbul offering hair transplant, but I was a bit scared to invest my money and time, but I wanted to make sure I get my hair transplant done. So I found this clinic called Elite Hair. There were some other as well that I lined up, and I said, what the hell, I'm just gonna go for it. So believe me, I just booked my ticket. I contacted the clinic, and I made my reservation, and I went to Istanbul. So for first 3 days, I stayed in a hotel on my own, and just wanted to see some sightseeing, and then I went to the clinic. So this is how the process goes. It doesn't matter which clinic you choose or which clinic you go with whichever doctor you choose. So this is what happened on June 12th. I went to the clinic, I met with the doctors and the staff, and it was pretty cool. So they asked me for a blood test, so I gave them my blood. So that was the first day. I went for the blood test, and then I went back to the hotel, and the next day they picked me up from the hotel, and that's the day of the surgery, which is June 13th. It was 1 p.m. the driver came to pick me up, and I went back to the clinic. I paid my for my hair transplant. For me, I got 4,500 grafts for my front, mid, and the crown area. My donor area is pretty strong. So I met with the doctor after I paid for my transplant, and we sat down and we had to draw the hairline. So the doctor asked me, what is that I want? So I told him that I used to have a high density hair, front and middle, and that's what I want. Please take me back in time, and I want to look how I looked when I was 28 or 30 years old. I don't want to look like 18 years old and have a lower hairline, because with age you kind of lose some of your hairs. So we decided on 4,500 graft, and let me show you. So this is date 11 today after the transplant. As you can see, this is from the back. It's pretty exciting. Today's day 11. So anyways, I got my surgery done. It was about 10 hours, because the more amount of grafts you put on, the longer it takes. And after 10-hour surgery, they put a plaster right behind your back in the donor area. It was a little bit of pain, not too much. I was scared, when I wanted to get the procedure done. I was reading on, does it hurt? Is there any pain involved? So to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, you get a few injections up here in the grafted area, some injection in the back, the donor area. That hurts a bit, but only I would say like 3 minutes. After that, you don't feel anything when they are removing here through the FUE process and taking the grafts out and then implanting the grafts here. I did not feel a thing. I was just watching TV and having some juice or snacks. It is a bit long, but I was thinking thick, strong hair. That's what I was looking forward to. And before I knew it, it was done. So 11 hours was pretty long sitting there, but once I was done, I was dropped back at the hotel. And the next day I come back, they removed the bandages from the donor area. There was no bleeding. Maybe there was a little bit, but I did not feel it. I did have some swelling in the front, right here on the forehead, and they do give you medication. So after 3 days, the swelling was gone. And on the fourth day, the next day, I go back and they do shampoo your hair for the first time, and they give you all the care and the tips and techniques and the directions what you need to do. So I came back to Texas after fourth day of the surgery, the operation. So the only thing is, after the fifth day, you have some itching that starts in the back, some discomfort, some inflammation because you do have nerve damage, which you use some ointments, some creams, and you got to take care of your grafted area. Make sure when you sit in the car, you don't bump your head anywhere. When you're walking through the hallways or narrow spaces, you don't hit your head or you bump your head. So today I'm on day 11, which means I don't have to use a spray to wash my hair now. I can do a regular shower, but I can still I have to take care of my hair, and avoid using chemical products in your hair. So try to use baby shampoos or biotin shampoos or biotin vitamins, a little bit of some oil. So just wanted to make this video first and show you I'm on day 11 today, and I will post another video every month. I'll keep you guys posted on the progress. So let's see, fingers crossed. This is a hair lover from Houston, Texas, and if you do have any questions, please ask me those questions and I'll get back to you guys. Thank you.